Hi everybody, it's David. We are back at the bench. We are carving green wax and we are just going to jump right back in and pick up where we left off last week. All right, I've taken that heart area down just a little bit. You can see it's now lower than the arms. My next job is to take this arm down a little bit lower than that top one so that they appear to be overlapped one on top of the other. You might have noticed that I'm not just taking these features down flat. I am pulling my files around the edges, giving them a contour. So you'll see that this arm is getting a bit of a round shape to it. And you can see the round, more pillowed shape to the heart. It's still very flat, but that hint of roundness, that hint of contour really helps out with the three-dimensional feel of it. I'm also, just for the moment you may have noticed, I'm just leaving a sort of a simple mitten shape for the hands. I'll delineate the fingers on those later on. Now for this last level. Taken a flat piece of wax, and within very short order we have created some nice contour on the background. We've created different levels to give it that three-dimensional feel, so I'm pretty happy with that. The next step will obviously be to do some fine-tuning to smooth things out and add some more detail. As I start with the fine-tuning and the finishing of this piece, I will be using, of course, my chisels and my files still, but I also have a number of other tools, such as this wax tool, which I think I've shown you before. It's got the blade for shaving, has a little scoopy end for getting into nooks and crannies. I have some modified dental tools, like this one, which is good also for that shaving. Has a nice square end for getting some really crisp lines. I have tools like this one. Again, very fine point I've put on that. That'll be good for delineating the lines on the fingers. And here's another one that I've put a very fine little scoopy end on there, and that I can use to get into very small spots and level things out and scoop out and get some nice, clean, sharp, very fine detail. So those are just some of the tools that I'll be using for this next stage. All right, so I think that gives you a pretty clear idea of what that part of the process looks like. I'm going to take this piece and I am going to finish it off. I am going to polish it up really nicely. I'm going to add all the detail, sharpen it up, and then I'm going to bring it back here next week, and I am going to show you the next part of the process, which will be making a mold from this. We will see you then.